scary, Molly.
Hi guys, this is a quick review of one of the places we have to ride locally. When I say locally, everything will be within 15-20 minutes that I'll review. We've already put the beach area, the one beach area, and I will do another beach area and the little villages around. We did the mountains by us, Rosebush, and what that has to offer. I mean, we didn't really do it with the purpose of doing reviews, but that's what we've realised we're doing when we go out and we put our little rides out in places local to me. And there's some beautiful places, and we've only just touched on it, but this one it's called Caniston Woods in Pembrokeshire, about 15 minutes, 10-15, well, no, say 15 minutes in the truck from here. I've rode there quite a few times in the last 20 odd years. I hadn't been for quite a while, so we said we'll go and have a ride down there. It'd be good for Mac, because Mac had never been there. Had Molly been there? I don't think Molly had been there either. So it was good for them to see something new, and it's a good little review so people can, even people in the area might not have been there. I mean, I've asked a few people I've seen lately, and we've never been there, you know. So these little reviews I think are good, and people coming to visit us or coming down to the area, were, you know, that they might have one of these sort of riding reviews and think, oh, I'd like to ride there. So that's what this is. Now, also in this video, we come across some obstacles. You know, there's so many places you can actually ride in Caniston Woods. We came across some obstacles that was interesting. We had to get the horses, though we're very unsure about some bridges, some wooden bridges and things. So there's some footage in this that'll help people with certain things as well. So yeah, I'll crack on. So this is Caniston Woods, our ride out and a review of Caniston Woods in Pembrokeshire. Morning guys, we're off to a new location. Well, it's not a new location, but I've never shown it before on video. Basically, we're popping out on a quick hack. It's a place called Caniston Woods, which I suppose, how far do you think that is, Shah?
20 minutes?
Yeah, 15-20 minutes again. Great place to ride. Miles and miles of tracks. Obviously Caniston Woods, it's in woods. What we're going to do today, what I've been doing, it's our second trip out with Mac in the lorry, proper trip out. So it's his second one. What I've been doing is, because you don't have to do this, and there's reasons why with some horses you wouldn't do this, but I've been practicing loading him with his tack on. Now, after living in America, it's something that a lot of ranchers do. It's so much easier, especially because we unload by a road. So Charlotte's tacked up, I'm tacked up, so we're going to travel him tacked up, so we just get him out and we're virtually done. Tie the stirrups up there, you can see there, so they don't flop down the side. Clips on, so we can't have any disasters in the trailer. So we'll film a little bit of where we're going, and hopefully we'll have a nice hour there. Plenty of loping today for Mac. I have put his last time we took him out, he did just have a halter on. Today he's back in the snaffle, so I'll be working on a few things. So we'll get loaded up now. Speak to you now. Spray.
Got my fly spray and my high vis, so no comments about me not having high vis. If Equi Safety would like to sponsor us, we'd love that.
Hey Charlotte,
yeah,
what's that fly spray that you've been raving about?
Okay, so Mel said this is the best fly spray.
We're going to try this today.
We're going to try it. So you make it up. We haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
1 part oil,
yeah,
9 parts water. I might have got a little bit heavy on the oil, but
she did a lot of research. Apparently it's brilliant, because this time of year now in where we go in, there can be some flies, so we'll see how that goes. There you go guys, loaded like pros, all relaxed. Now you would never do this with the saddles ever if you've got to cinch your horse, or your horse is likely to get a little bit upset with the saddle on into wide spaces.
oh my god,
you know.
Molly doesn't like gumbo.
She doesn't like that.
Gumbo.
She doesn't like.
She spat all hers out. Mac at his.
Did he like his?
He liked his. We love Molly's.
Got the clips on.
Clips on, yeah. Right, let's go.
So we know he's safe. Right, okay. So we're coming down to a little village called Whiston. Some people call it Whiston. Some people call it Whiston. What do you call it, Charlotte?
Whiston.
Whiston.
I think it is Whiston, Dad.
Yeah, it's got an old
There's
fort.
no T in there.
Oh, right. It's got an old fort here that's people visit, which on the way back will go that way, Charlotte. It's the same, it's just a different way home.
Yeah, opposite Gemma's house.
Yeah. How settled they are, guys. And that is so nice to see. Max just got right into this travelling now. A couple of times out. Just keep doing this at least once a week with him. Take him out. Let him know everything's going to be okay, and he'll become a great horse for travelling. And I don't never get them straight out when I get there. That's a bloody good tip, that is. Let them settle, get them out when they're quiet. Yay. This, we're not far now. This is another little village called Lower Haddon. Lower Haddon, Charlotte, Lower Haddon.
But yeah, it's more Welsh.
And further on, we're turning right here, further down there's a Lower Haddon castle. There's a little castle and ruins you can go and visit, which is quite interesting. So there's lots of little places like that around where we live. We take it for granted, really.
Oh, go on, Mum. Oh.
Ah, little bangy bangy. Little bangy bangy. Right then, that's fine. Right, do you want it? We're just about to head off. Mac travelled lovely. He's not bothered at all.
Do you want to fly
Which is
spray
good.
him?
Yeah, I'm going to fly spray him. So
Look
what's
at this?
this?
Don't know. Look at this
What's
bottle.
Don't put it near the girl, Charlotte, because it'll slip. You never put. So what's like a spray, like a mist? So here we're going underneath the highway. Here we go. Mac's never been in under here. Sometimes horses can be a little bit spooked under here when a lorry goes over the top. So I'm always make sure that I'm to the side of the horse, so that when they spook them out to not through me. But yeah, he was pretty fine with that. Cool. Considering he has never been here, he's really good now.
Scenic's the first time we've brought that here. That's pretty good. He's leading out well.
He's really lovely, but then again, Molly has never been here.
No, but Molly's Molly. Molly's
Well, Mac.
the M&M. Our main ones are M&M.
If people come here, Charlotte,
Yeah.
Caniston Woods.
Yeah, it's quite hard on the foot, isn't it?
There's parts where it's quite hard with cobbling. So you might want shoes or boots, unless you've got fantastic feet, and you do the work for barefoot. There's a lot of work involved with that. My lifestyle wouldn't be able to cope with barefoot.
And it does help that we have free shoes. We
Yeah.
quite handy.
So you're in the family. How do you think the fly spray is doing, Charlotte?
It's not doing very well, actually.
It's not doing well.
It's not doing very well.
We go back to the oil of Ulay.
Yeah, Avon, oil of Ulay.
Well, we'll give it a chance because there's quite a few. Choices, Charlotte. Choices. Left.
Yeah, let's be left.
Left. Actually, we're going to...
That way as well.
I know, but this way you go past that mill. It's a lovely mill. Right, you know, Mac knows we're going over a little bridge. Say it again, it's Caniston Woods of Pembrokeshire.
Dad, have we been that way before?
I have quite a few times, but not of late. So this footing for the next few miles now is like a spongy gravel. It's fine for horses, isn't it, Sharp?
Yeah.
You know, it's not tarmac, it's like a gravel and spongy stuff. Isn't it? So fine. Now that's a well-behaved dog. Huh?
I hope so. I got another one and he's an absolute toad. He's terrified of horses. So we're going to the sit routine. Beautiful horses.
Thank you. No galloping today, Charlotte.
No galloping.
She's pinning.
Really?
Miss Molly's pinning her ears. Oh, you've obviously got a trosser on your hands there, Charlotte. Mac don't like those. Oh, not bad. My horse is comfortable. Steady now, Charlotte, okay. So down here, Charlotte, there's a little, like, nook that goes down.
Yeah.
And it's like a real Western trail course. It's got lots of little bridges to go across.
Really?
But they're not simulated, it's real. So I don't know how Mark will be with it. It's quite scary. Do you want to try it with Molly?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see that bridge there?
Yeah.
Just before that bridge, down to the left, all right?
Okay.
It'll be quite spooky.
Okay.
And the atmosphere down there is quite...
Ooh.
It's down here, look, all right?
Okay, I'll try. Well, if I don't do that well, it's because I'm videoing, so I've only got one hand.
Yeah.
So there's my excuse put in first.
When Mummy's in a good mood, isn't it?
Yeah, when Mum's in a good mood and she says I'll have both the kids.
Right then, here's the bridge, Charlotte.
Oh.
Right, so you can look at it first.
Oh.
Right. If a horse won't go across there, sometimes you have to go in hand.
Okay.
This is an interesting point in the video. Just as I led down to these quite scary bridges, some horses have real problem down there. I said, "Oh, follow me over, Charlotte." So I started going towards the bridge. Unfortunately, I haven't got it on film. Just as I start to go over, he gets really upset with it. So I deal with absolute terror, totally different now than I used to. I could have got him over there. I'm pretty sure I could have done and forced him on. I found that a bit like the trailering. When a horse trailers now, I let them come out. I let them know that everything's okay before I'd shut them in there. And that's what I think helps with the way I do my trailering and loading into lorries and stuff. I always give them an option to come out. Say, like, I ain't restricting you in there. You know, I ain't putting you in there, making it all okay, and then just locking you in. So I'm about to go over, and he starts getting upset. So as that happened, a lady come, a real nice lady with a dog, and she'd been collecting. She always, when she goes on that route, she collects these little sticks, and the dog, always the same place there, loves to jump up, and it's an old dog, I think, and always likes to jump up and have these sticks. It's their routine, their daily routine. So she was waiting there. So I jumped off him. I was going to jump off him anyway, so I jumped off him. And that's what you see now. This lady comes, and we talk to her for a little while, and then I get both horses okay with the bridge in hand before we ride across. Unfortunately, I haven't got the bit that we first ride across. I don't know what happened there. Charlotte said she did press record, but sometimes you press it and it doesn't record, so you haven't pressed it good enough, or double pressed it, so it's gone on and then off. But you will see later us coming back to them. We're left with a great. We first went over, brilliant once we'd done it in hand, and then there's another long bridge, only 2 planks wide. We went over there, lovely. Everything was great. We said, "Oh, I wonder what they'll be like. We'll come back that way," and you'll see later how they go over when they see that from a different direction. So look, yeah, you'll see us work in hand now to get that how we would do it, sorted with the bridge.
On the way down.
Brilliant.
How old is she? 10. Keeps her young.
Sorry?
It keeps her young.
Well, it does, yeah. She's out every day. Can't break it, that's why.
She says she wants more.
Oh. Oh, these are very, very calm.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you find that she knows she's calmer than usual with these horses? Does she seem calmer than usual? Because usually they know.
Yeah, but she's been playing, so I think she's sort of not.
Yeah.
Really
You've worn her out already.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. We haven't had this one long.
We haven't had this one long.
No. Gotten into us.
Whereabouts have you come from?
From Crundale.
From Crundale.
Crundale, not far.
Oh, right.
But we haven't rode all the way. We took them in the lorry
Yeah.
to where the underpass is. I'm going to go across this bridge now. I don't want to upset him. He was telling me I'm really unsure. So, no ego. Having an ego and trying to force that, which in the past I would have done.
And we had to stop for a reason.
Yeah, let's stop. But, so what I'm going to do, I've put, if you notice my little bungees there, I put the rein there so it will give if he needs to drop his head, because if the reins were normal, he couldn't sniff that because he would run into pressure. So I've took the McCarthy, I've got the lead, so just like trailering, see if we can.
Right there, Molly, you've got to wait.
Probably trust me quite a bit to come across here. So he's put one foot on, which is great. Boy. Good boy. Good lad. I don't want him to go up there. Boy. Just giving him a little bit of time to process it. Once he knows it can hold him. Boy. You just got to watch. He wouldn't leap forward past me. I don't think he will. He's got 3 feet on. So just once he's got 4 on. Come on. Boy. Boy. I'm going to bring him back a couple of times.
Yeah. He looked really funny.
The more problems I have like this, the more he'll trust me to not force him.
Yeah.
That's why I wait for them with the trailer. I always wait for them to decide. And that's excellent. So you might have to do the same, Charlotte. See how he needed to dip his head a bit?
Yeah.
So, that's cool. Right, do you want me to film you now then?
Yeah. Whack your big heads in the way. Oh. That was scary, Molly. Good girl.
I did it a few times till she's chilled out with it. It's like trailer loading, Charlotte. We've got to do it millions of times till she thinks, do you know what? Well, we're going to ride these across here in a minute.
Okay. Are you going to try the other one while you're there?
Which one? Oh yeah, there's another one.
There's another one.
Right,
And
I'll go.
that's only 2 boards.
Right.
Oh, Molly the pro.
So that's real trail course. A real trail bridge. Right, so we get on them then. See
Yeah.
what we've got riding them.
Okay.
That was good, wasn't it, Shah? Yeah. Really, you know, I don't force issues these days. Before, you know, I would have. And obviously, if Geronimo's coming and he's Indians, I've got to, haven't I, crack on and kick on more. But I think they respect you more and will trust you more. Never used to think that, but I do nowadays. Hmm?
I might jump that.
You're going to jump it? Not now, are you? Or
Oh, yeah, you can come up here and I can trot over it.
any chance to jump? Am I going to get past you? I'll go to the left. All right. She can have a jump for this little.
Woo!
Whee!
I'm glad she did
Lovely
that, 'cause
job.
she was looking at it for me.
Is she?
Good girl, before.
I always say it, Charlotte. If you go down to the woods today.
No, I don't sing it. I'm singing. Mum plays.
Oh, there's a nice slow jog. Nice slow jog up the path.
We don't really do a slow jog.
Oh no. Pick the pace of it then, is it? Just watch for the,
Wow, I've never been this way before.
haven't you? Well, we can either go up there
Yeah,
to the path or go straight on. What do you want to do?
carry on.
Okay. Charlotte,
Yeah.
we'll turn right and go up now.
Oh, where's this go?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I know that up here goes back to that Bridle Way.
You gonna go that way, are you? That big
Well,
log?
we can't really go that way, can we? This is quite steep here. They've had a lot of falls of logs, haven't they, and trees.
I think they look quite well placed, actually.
Really? What, for jumping? What's he doing?
Like normally, if those trees weren't there. Yeah, if those broken trees weren't there, that's two jumps.
All right. Now then, we can't go straight on because that sign there hasn't got a horse going up there. So there's the road we just crossed into another part. The wood I did get off because I hadn't got my hat on. I never ride on the road without a hat. So there is a car park dedicated to the equestrian. So you can come in there, you're given a number, you have to ring. Who do you have to ring, Char?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I know Lillian's got the code.
Yeah, you get a code and you can go through that gate there, park your lorry in there, and then go whichever way you want to go. All set up for horses, miles and miles and miles. And share with care, look, share. So you share it with other people. Lovely. And this, now we're on this side of the road. It's just miles you can go for, miles down different tracks and yeah, lovely. Little lope. Easy shot, now. And because I didn't say the W word, the whoa word, because I didn't say that, I go easy. When I say easy, then I can go straight on after. If I ever say the W word, I always stop, back up, or stop and turn more than 90 degrees. Cheers, thank you. Actually, Charlotte, sure, flies are not bad now.
No, I think it was just when we were quite up in there then. Paul.
Yeah, maybe it is good stuff.
Maybe it had to sink in.
I think we judged too quickly there.
We assumed.
We've come out of the woods. There's a bit of a view now, Charlotte.
Yeah, if it was sunny.
Yeah, if it was sunny. Proper Robin Hood forest, Charlotte, isn't it? Hey, Robin Hood. Feels like you could be back 700-800 years, Charlotte, doesn't it? It would be no different of you back then. Well, horses' ears, woods like this, can't hear nothing, just the birds. You see those in there? Foxgloves, Charlotte.
Yeah, poisonous to horses. I think they're poisonous to dogs as well. And they look nice.
Lovely. Well, we've come out the wilderness of the woods, suddenly. And we're by the road again, which we've got to cross. Look at that, Charlotte. It's got an old house.
Pretty one, isn't it?
Yeah. And look at that. Bioenergy. So that's an old house gone green. Green energy, Charlotte. I wonder what that is. I wonder what energy it is. Ground source or something like that. Drilled probably down to the ground. More tracks. So what do you think of Canaston then as a review, rider review for people?
I think that you could spend all day here or come 10 times and have a different ride.
Yeah, you could come time and time again and go different places. Bring some sandwiches.
You could go venturing,
Yeah, venturing.
slow work, fast work.
So you could bring an experienced horse here or just bring one to starting.
Yeah.
Show them all different things.
It's safe enough to bring the kids on the lead rein as well.
Yeah. So it is good, guys. Yeah, Canaston Woods, I'll say it again. Canaston Woods, Pembrokeshire. And also, it's not far from, what's the amusement place?
Oh yeah, Oakwood, Blue Sky.
Oakwood. It's all within a couple of miles of here,
So
Charlotte.
it's basically a centre park
Yeah.
in Wales.
Yeah. Also, there's a riding school not far from this Canaston Woods called the Dunes. It's called the Dunes. That's good. So if you wanted to come a ride, just ask for the Dunes. My horse is having a wee at the moment. When you gotta go, you gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You done? He's done. Oh, he wants to go. Now, in a little while, we've gone on the ride. In a little while, we're going to be going over those scary bogs where we got the wooden bridges. So it's going to be interesting. I'll film Charlotte going back. I don't know. I've got a feeling it's going to be good. I've got a feeling Molly will go straight over because we took the time it took to get them really comfortable with that. So let's see how that goes. Quite boggy here, actually. Oh dear. Right, how's she going to be? Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, Charlotte. Just point to give her a rub as she goes over it.
Good girl.
Oh, we got trail horses, Charlotte. We got trail horses.
Another
She's
thing
got-
to add to their goodness.
Yeah. You know what that calls for?
Canter.
Just onto the top of there. Lovely job.
You're always messing.
Well, that's why he's this soft now. Because he's rather, look at that.
Oh, look at him.
What?
He's just preparing my dressage pony for me. Aren't we, Mole? He's just getting us ready for us.
I'm going to lose him to you, am I?
I'm going to leave. Well, I
Look,
can't have too many
Hey,
horses.
Charlotte, look, I can hold it now for as long as I want. Because it knows there'll be a release to it. And I'll just look at that.
Right, heading back to the box without their new nicknames, M&M,
Yeah, Mac and Molly.
Mac and Molly, M&M,
Grab Mac and Molly.
grab Mac and Molly. Can never get enough of them.
Oh, Charlotte,
Yeah,
let's just check
check what?
what my shoulder yield is like.
Oh, you're so fabulous. Oh. We're just going to walk and relax.
Nah. I have to pick away.
You're always messing.
And Charlotte's absolutely right. I never waste any time when I'm riding a horse, right? And I've learnt that's the only way I get my horses light, responsive, laterally, vertically, collected, all of the stuff. Now, Charlotte, she just relaxes in her ride, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And sometimes I wish I had that mentality and just did the same thing at times, but I can't. Mentally, I can't, because I know what it takes to bring horses on that little. It's like the creamy bit on the top, to get the difference between a real enjoyable horse, which Molly is, and most of the people that would be interested in what I offer are the 99.78% of people who don't do competition, who just don't want to enjoy their horses. You haven't got to do you haven't got to do all that picking that I do. It takes me back to when I was at a very fantastic clinic. Again, I'll name drop again. It was a Buckman clinic many years ago, probably 20 years ago, and I got a chance to have a chat with him, and it was a 5-day clinic, this one. And the one day I was talking to him, and I said to him, your horses are so light. I mean, how long does that take? I mean, that's the kind of question I get asked quite often. How long does it take to get that lightness? And how many times would you have to, get the right feeling and release? And he looked straight at me. He said, oh, maybe, I don't know, 200,000 or 300,000 times to get that kind of softness. He said, every ride, you just keep doing, you keep asking for softness, blah, blah, blah. So I don't, I've learned that it takes real effort to get that niceness in there, and I never waste a hack. And that's why constantly, and the horses accept it if your timing's good, and they're, they'll tell you if they're accepting it, because if the horse starts to swish its tail, pin its ears and all that, you just get on with the hack like Charlotte does. Don't try these things if it's going to upset your horse. You've got to have done enough to be able to do it that's accepted in a certain way by a horse. But I am at that stage where I can do that. That's why you'll always see me doing something to try and bring my horse into that little creamy bit at the top, as I call it. So, but Charlotte is right. You haven't got to do all of that, what I was doing, but that's why I keep doing it. And to be honest, when I hand the lead rope to Charlotte of a lot of the horses that I spent all that time getting them soft, getting them laterally responsive in a way that's accepting, Charlotte then reaps the benefit. I hand her the lead rope, she gets on, ooh, look at all this. Well, it didn't just come by being on the phone and just lounging along, did it? So I put all the work in, and she takes the benefit. But yeah, I wanted to explain that. I do pick away, I have my reasons, but you don't have to. Just enjoy your horses, you haven't got to do that.
Moles, we just like to walk, don't we? Oh, she's shaking her head. No, just like to walk. There's a few flies in here. Overall...
You know what?
What?
That's not bad, that's stuff.
I was thinking the same thing, it's not bad. Only time will tell. We'll try it on the beach as well. We're going to go to the beach, aren't we, Dad?
Oh, yes.
With M&M?
So I just want to push her over it, a bit of softness, alright?
Yeah. Right. We're going to the beach, aren't we?
We are going to the beach.
With M&M?
With M&M, first time for him.
Molly's a pro.
So, see how we get on with that.
We've got to check the tides and kids, haven't we? And Nanny.
Pulsing light now with the release away.
Right, is he still lazy? What's his...
Not if I...
Show us your impulsion. Woo! Oh God, Molly thinks she's going to.
There we go.
Go on then.
If I release...
Right, I need to get next to you. Oh! And I can watch what your legs do.
So it's like a release, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I can also put legs on, but if the impulsion is better, then I release him off. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, there's someone in that car.
Releasing it. I'm going to jump off here because I haven't got my hat on. So.
Okay.
He's a good one.
And she's a good one.
Oh, and she's okay.
What? Oh, Dad, but there's one lady that can't come on our questions and answers, and she's asked me,
Yeah.
do you prefer mare or geldings?
Well, it's kind of strange, that one, because
We've both got one of each.
I've got one of each, yeah.
So have I.
I personally, never go for that, but people do. So everyone to their own, but I treat mares,
We're not sexist.
no, treat mares and geldings exactly the same groundwork. Their brains work pretty much the same, I think. How about your opinion?
Exactly the same. They say mares are sassy, but Darcy is the sassiest that we know, and he's a boy.
Yeah.
They say mares are moody, and Molly's the nicest one we
I
know.
will say this.
Yeah.
There is a saying about chestnut mares.
Never
Yeah.
have one.
Well, that's what the saying is, but I've got to say, a lot of the horses, ratio-wise, probably more chestnut mares I've had to go and work and for problems than any other. So maybe I can't see how that can be true, but it's a bit weird how.
We also have Nita.
Look, Blackpool Historic Watermill. Yeah, that's what it is, Charles.
Yeah. You just said Blackpool. I knew it was Blackpool.
Having a break, Char?
Having a break.
But this is that Blackpool, what was it, Charlotte?
Blackpool
Mill.
Can't remember.
So this is the Blackpool Mill. Now watch I don't drop my phone in here. I wish it was clearer day because you can see fish in here. Have you seen any fish?
No.
You haven't seen no fish? There's times when I've been here you can see loads of fish, quite big ones.
We're birders.
You're birders.
Fishermen.
Have you seen that film? What's that film?
What, George?
There's a film. There's a film. A comedy film about bird watching.
Oh, is it? Oh.
You haven't seen it?
That's the film I was trying to think of, and it's got Jack Black in, and Tanya.
Jack Black.
Yeah, Tanya loves Jack Black. So yeah, good, funny film that is, especially if you're into birds.
Tanya would know which one it is straight away.
The kingfishers just flying back Africa.
Oh really? Yeah, we've got them by us. So we're right next to the river. Have you seen many anything rare? While you've been here?
Right, your horse hasn't wandered off.
No, he doesn't. You know, I haven't had him that long, but it's the kind of thing we do. We let them know that they haven't got to run off, you know. We've already had a ride where we set them up to stay, so what we do, we let them off and then we all go quick.
Right.
Then they suddenly realise, oh, then they want to be with you then.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? They'll trot after you.
So you've
So,
ridden
yeah.
obviously from home.
You want to jump on?
Oh God, no.
Look at the history there, Shah. That mill. Wow. I mean, that is trout water, isn't it? That reminds me of a film called The River Runs Through It with Robert Redford. Amazing film. And Brad Pitt. The River Runs Through It, guys. Great film. No, we won't see any fish. It's just not sunny enough to do it. Right then, we're going to head back then, Charlotte.
I'm actually multitasking. I'm working. I'm messaging all my Slimming World people back
Oh, yeah.
while we're riding.
Right then, come on, Mackie Pack. Let's go.
Right, come on then. Last canter of the day, Dad.
Okay.
Oh, it's downhill. Oh well, little tiny one.
Okay, down they are. Just up and down, looking at them. Huh?
M&M.
And you know what you'll do, Shah? You know what to do even after that? Give me a little softness, look.
Oh,
Enough, baby,
I'm stuck. Have I still got my bobble on my hat?
yeah.
Just got stuck in a tree. Okay.
Daniel Canter.
Oh, Dad. I tried to do that with one rein and I was trying to stay. Good, good.
Hey! Hiya. All right.
Right, your turn. No water to jump at the bottom. Big steep one.
Hold on to your head.
Woo! I missed you! I missed you! I missed you. Oh, at least we know we went up. Come back down. I won't miss you coming down.
Collect him for this. And just slowly does it. Yeah.
Whee, good
Go back
boy.
up, shall I?
Go back up, yeah.
You're a good character building, isn't it?
Nearly missed you again.
Looks a picture, didn't he? Ready for Maru? Cheers.
If we get t-shirts like that.
Now we've all done it. You're about to see something that really made Charlotte. Oh God. Charlotte had set up her phone, right, to just film us putting the horses in. So we got them all detached and let them have a little nibble and whatever. And then she set her phone up. She got away. She does it on record, sets it up. So we do that, and we're talking and just blah blah blah. Some people pull in opposite with mountain bikes, right? They're like journalists for mountain biking, for different areas. A bit like we was doing a review of where we were riding. They were going to do it on the mountain bikes. So they were there and they're getting the bikes off. You see now, you see what happens, right? You have a look and then I'll come back in a sec.
Is that your phone down there? Oh, perfect. I was thinking, blimey, they've gone off too quickly to get catches.
I suddenly realised because we're always on it. I was like, where's my phone?
I didn't know if somebody was there.
We're on our way home now. This is the Whiston that we mentioned on the way. Just a little lovely village actually. And
Oh, there's Gemma's farm.
yeah, worked on her horse Sharp. Helped her with the.
Oh, we've got a random dog there.
He looks old to me. Oh look, there's little.
Shall I take it? I think it's Gemma's dog. Shall I
Oh,
take
is
it?
it? Is it? Oh dear.
Let me ring her.
It's gone off now.
I'll just ring her.
Okay. What's the matter, mate? Are you allowed to be out? It's old to me.
Hey, Gemma, has your dog got a little white tip on the end of its tail? There's one in the middle, like an old one.
Alright, while Charlotte's gone to take the dog back, I'll just show show you this medieval fort. I have been up it actually, it's quite interesting. Lots of history in this fort, I'll show you. Go through the old turnstile. And this is open to anybody to come up and have a look. It's built up on a mound, look, I'll focus in on that. Can you see? Look at that. Weird feeling up there as well. You've got the steps up to it. It's a bit like the Mayan steps. See the steps? And it's called Whiston Castle. There you go. Whiston Castle. There. And it was established here in 1112. So that's really old. Yeah, 1,000 years old. There you go. I think they've sorted that now. Have they sorted the dugout? That's your good deed done, Charlotte, for the day. Saving the old dog.
Saved him.
And you see that there? See that there? Yeah?
The church.
Yeah, in the graveyard there.
Yeah.
That's the dead centre of Whiston. The dead centre, Charlotte.
What?
The dead
Oh,
centre.
the dead. Oh, Dad, stop with the dad jokes. What?
I thought that was quite good. Nearly home now, Char. Any eggs in there for Mum to collect? That's where we get our eggs from, guys. They're the best
Oh, I don't
eggs
think you've
ever.
got any in there.
None in there.
None in there today. Oh, I do. Oh,
What's that?
I think that might be the honesty box.
Ah, so there's nothing there.
No, not that I can see.
Mac there, look, eating Charlotte.
Yeah.
Not a care in the world now in there. Right.
I think it'd be nice to go to the beach one evening.
Really?
Catch
Wanna
the
do that then?
yeah, catch on M&M.
Mac, well, they haven't been. Well, you've been to the beach, Mac. I'll probably just take him in hand for half an hour first. Mind you, he just
He will be
most stuff now.
absolutely fine. He will be fine.
Is the bar open, Shah? I'll see the light on.
No, she's got the kids in the house. I can see lots of carrots and apples outside the front door.
Really?
Mum's got them.
So that's our little ride out in Caniston Woods. Hope you enjoyed it. What do I think of it compared? How would I score it out of 10? Well, Charlotte really likes it there. There is a few flies there, and I know in the winter it can be pretty muddy, some of that. I would say it's about a 7 out of 10, right? So that's still good. The mountain ride that we went on, the Rosebush one, that for me is a 10. That's the best place I think. And I've rode in a lot of places, a lot of different countries. That's a 10. The beach we're going to go to next week, Newgale, on a nice day, that's close to a 10 as well, with the little villages that's there and the pub. And so we'll do a review on Newgale Beach, definitely. That's great for riding. So yeah, that's it. Right, Tony was just knocking the window then, and I almost forgot. Right, I've got to mention we were gifted a crate of ciders, which I'm going to show now. These people, they were having, they've been watching my videos and they said it's really helping. So really chuffed, really. We've been gifted. I'm going to just quickly show them. It's called 7 cider. 7 cider. There's 4 or 5 different types. There's sweet sparkling, there's medium sparkling, Perrier, dry sparkling. Now, obviously, it's been lovely weather the last week, so we've pretty much, there's only 4 left now. We've pretty much had the case. Absolutely lovely, I will say. You know, we've really liked them. So yeah, thanks for that. If you want to try one of these, they're like family business made. 7 cider, check that out online. Lovely, lovely, lovely cider. And you know, we don't mind the odd gift. So yeah, if you want me to try anything and maybe say what I think of it, fair enough. So that's great. So that's it. We're off now. We'll keep counting down. I've been told to mention again the first live we're doing, and that's at 7 o'clock on the 25th of June, which is also my birthday. So yeah, okay, ciao for now. I hope you enjoyed that. See you guys.